Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hip Hop News and Headlines. I'm your host, Derek the Unlimited, and today we're gonna start with some good news. The baby launches a mental health initiative in honor of his late brother, who unalived himself in 2020. His brother, Glenn Johnson, unalived himself, and because of that, he partnered with Mental Health of America and Central Carolina to create this program, which is a good thing. I think we need more things like this, and it's called The Baby Cares, and it's dedicated to raising awareness and dismantling the stigma around mental health and providing resources for both youth and adults. I think that's a good thing. I think we need more programs like that. So it says after that, he was vocal about his grief on Instagram, and he was vocal about his grief and used Instagram to connect with fans. And one of his stories, the baby quoted a line from his 2017 song intro, which goes by, uh, "Brother be thinking we don't love him, but let him struggle like we ain't family, like we all didn't grow up to see you happy." He later encouraged his 15 million Instagrams to followers to check on your people. Um, the baby, he's also talked about seeking therapy and to help deal with the numerous tragedies that he's faced over the last 2 years, including his father passing away in 2018. And he wrote, X, if you can't get over depression, get help. And you see someone struggling, help them. They refuse help, make them get treated anyway. You suffer from PTSD, and that stuff is serious. I'm about to get a therapist myself. Live long, live G. All right, so next up, we're gonna talk about Young Dolph and a person who unalived him. They're gonna receive life in prison as they should. According to HipHopDX.com, the person who unalived Young Dolph, Justin Johnson, and yes, that's his name, Justin Johnson, has been sentenced to life in prison after being found guilty of unaliving the rapper. Jury sentenced the trial deliberated for just under 4 hours before coming to the verdict on Thursday, September 26th, finding Johnson guilty of murder, conspiracy to commit, and being in felony possession of a firearm. Following the jury's verdict, Judge Jennifer Mitchell gave Johnson a sentence of life imprisonment while he awaits further sentencing for the charges. In addition to, after the verdict, Johnson, who raps under the name Straight Drop, addressed his sentences in an Instagram story. These N-words taking criminal responsibility. I'm taking street responsibilities regardless. I'm forever the biggest they can throw away the keys before I ever eat the cheese. With 3 blood emojis, he wrote. And meanwhile, young Dolph fiance Maya J also reacted to the sentence on Instagram, writing, "Today's verdict Today's verdict brings relief and restores my confidence in the justice system. On behalf of my children, my family, and myself, I would like to thank the law enforcement, the prosecution, and everyone involved for their diligent work in presenting the facts that led to his conviction. We are also grateful to the public for standing with us and advocating for accountability throughout this process." After expressing her sadness and frustration at the events, knowing that the person who not them Jay has added, "This is just the beginning of our journey toward achieving full justice for young Dolph, and we will patiently support for the unfolding of that process." And see, here's the thing: I actually kept reading, and there's actually more to it because it's kind of crazy when you think about it. I didn't actually like. I heard about this a while back. I didn't quite go into it. I was just like, I think at the time it was just like one rap after another, on just dropping. But anyway, Justin Johnson conviction comes after the testimony of Cornelius Smith, the other alleged gunman in the unaliving. While on the witness stand, Smith detailed that shooting that claimed the life of young Dolph at the age of 36. Smith claimed that he and Johnson were collecting $100,000 bounty placed on Dolph's head by Yo Gotti's brother Big Jug, who himself was unalive earlier this year. Keep that number in mind, 100,000. According to Smith, he and Johnson approached Makita's Cookies in Memphis and opened fire on that he was the person firing a semi-automatic weapon in the CCTV footage during the trial. So he told me though they showed the tape. It was like, yeah, that's me right there. And the suspect also outlined his reason for committing and saying that simply they needed the money for his birthday, which is so sad in itself. Just when I read that, man, I was just like, damn, his daughter's birthday. Now it's even worse for you and her. Anyway, however, Smith said he only received $800, $800 out of the $40,000 he was supposed to be paid for the thing. Although Big Jook later contributed $50,000 in lawyer fees. So that means the lawyers got paid. He just got $800, and now he's sitting behind bars. It says Smith himself was injured during the whole altercation after the after after Dolph's brother returned fire, striking the admitted killer in the shoulder, arm, and leg. Said during testimony, Smith was asked what was he thinking after that, and then which he replied, "I wasn't feeling nothing at the time. I'm not gonna lie, I was just trying to get some money." So sad. It's just damn, man. It's just anyway. Justice's brother Jamarcus previously pleaded guilty to serving as accessory to the altercation by helping the two guys communicate. Yes. The fourth suspect, Hernandez Govan, has pleaded not guilty to organizing. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So this man, he was paid. He was supposed to be paid $400,000. Only got 800, and his lawyer ended up getting paid more than what he was supposed to get paid. That's the thing, though. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing about it. That I don't, man. Anyway, okay, so next up we're gonna talk about some music. It's new music that's been coming out. I know there's a lot of music coming out, but I just took the time to wrote a list about some things that seem a little bit exciting to me that I'm looking forward to in no particular order. Okay, first up we got the weekend featuring Playboy Cardi with Timeless. Then you got T Grizzly featuring J Cole featuring Blow for Blow. You got Nigo. Think that's how you pronounce it. Nigo. Nigo. Nigo and Young Thug. That's called Dope Boy. Yes, he still releasing music during his trial. I think that's got like anyway. Who else? Lil Durk, Turn Up a Notch. I actually want to hear that. And this is the one I'm most excited for. Sierra featuring Busta Rhymes. What's up? And that one, Sierra actually has a producer credit on that one, so I really want to hear that. Rod Wave, Fall Fast in Love, and I think I saw something where it said this might be his last album, either this one or the next one. Then this is another person I'm interested to hear. I think most people want to hear that just in case any sneak disses. Meek Mill, it's called Who Decides War, which is, that sounds like it may be shots about to be fired. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to start nothing. But anyway, and then we got Daylight featuring J. Cole, A Plate of Collard Greens. That's another one I'm really interested in hearing. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me. If you've been with me throughout this whole time, I much appreciate it. Hit that sub button. And as always, y'all stay true. Peace.